Distinguished guests, delegates, members of the organizing committee, esteemed audience, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. And what's a better afternoon than one that ends with numbers?
Don't worry, we'll do the math.
8 months and 13 days.
8 months and 13 days ago, delegates, we were sitting in your very seats. 8 months and 13 days ago, we were sitting at the opening ceremony of the very first Paris CWMUN conference.
Now, the funny thing is, 8 months and 13 days ago, we were probably thinking exactly what you were thinking, and let me give it a guess. It goes something like, does this opening ceremony ever end?
And we can't blame you because a few days from now, you might not even remember half of what was said today.
Make that a year and you won't remember a single thing.
But what Max and I can confidently say from the years of MUN experience that precedes us is this: the longer the opening ceremony,
the better the conference will be. We call it the golden rule of MUN, and it has never failed us so far.
I'm not sure what you think, but looking at today, now, I'm not sure what you think, but looking at today, it seems we're in for quite the ride, or rather, a race.
A race to a better future.
Pretty vague, huh?
Yeah, and actually, maybe too vague. Let's try something else. Empowering education for a sustainable future.
Still vague, but we can make it work.
Actually, let's make it work together. I'd like you all to look at the person to your left. Now, what links you to that person? It's not your Zara suits, your dad's old office shoes, or your painful black heels. Actually, Jean-Paul Brunier, during the course of this conference, you asked us if sports could change the world. And to that, our answer is yes, it can change the world through its power to unite. And in this room, we are united because we are students. Quite banal, you may think, but as students, I'd like us to roll back in time just a bit to March 2020. Presidents and world leaders from all around the world announce nationwide lockdowns. Hospitals are full, businesses go bankrupt, but most importantly, schools close down.
For the first time, our access to education was put at risk. For the first time in our short lives, we realized that this right might have not been so evident after all. What was a temporary realization for us remains a daily reality for millions of children. Millions of children who are completely deprived of education. In fact, 250 million children whose dream we live on a daily basis.
From this, the question that faces us today becomes as evident as ever. How do we reach a society of tomorrow where, in the words of Malala, education is neither Eastern or Western, where education is nothing less than human? The answer to this question, however, is much less evident.
It's broken up into a puzzle. Each piece of this puzzle divided amongst each and every one of you in this room. Now, over the course of the next 2 days, we trust you to put those pieces back together.
Think,
discuss,
and solve.
From now on, you are no longer students. You are problem solvers whose ideas of today will be the solutions of tomorrow. Have a great conference.
Maybe, just maybe, in 8 months and 13 days, you'll be standing at the UNESCO, giving a speech to the future delegates of the 3rd edition of CWMUN Paris. Have a great conference.
Thank you very much.